Welcome to MMO Gaming, where the Pokemon TCG, One Piece card game and Disney Lorcana come to life. If you want to level up your game, stay tuned and let's switch right into the video. So hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay video here on my channel. So today we are taking a look at round number 2 of the Disney Lorcana World Championship. And in the second round we got Edmond Chiu here on the left, up against Brian Courtade on the right. And yeah, we are playing in the Super Sealed format here the first 3 rounds. So both players get to choose 3 ink colors after they open 16 packs of the latest sets, set 5 through set 8. And yeah, they pick their best cards and let's see how this one goes, right? So for Ed we got the Amethyst Emerald Steel combination. And Brian got the same, except he swapped out the Emerald version for Ruby cards. So pretty excited to see this one played out for sure here. So both players starting off here. Edmond with the Mulan. And I think there's a hey played down here for Brian. So now we do see Edmond place down a item card. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it was deal damage and draw a card. Quick shot. Let me quickly read this. So quick shot is, yeah, deal 1 damage to chosen character and draw a card. 2 cost uninkable card, so it's like a, yeah, let the stormage on for 2, right? Ryan plays down another Ruby card here, challenges with the hey into the Mulan, taking this off the field. And now we do see a Don Carnage played down here by Edmond. Brian inks another card here, plays on Genie, that is able to answer those evasive cards here. Is now questing with the Phantom Blood, right? So let's see. Plays down the Iago, and Brian now inking the Jim Hawkins to play down the Queen. Not questing with anything else here. Back over to Ed. Inks another card here, plays down the Fairy quest with Iago. Because he's evasive, he feels pretty safe. Plays on the Aladdin. Inks another card, so now the Genie takes down the Iago. I think he also using the Queen effect there. So yeah, Aladdin increased the strength by Genie here. And let me quickly read the Queen. Yeah, so he tapped the Queen, chose 3 cards from the discard pile, and they will be put to the bottom of the deck. This means that he's getting 4 lower. No, 3 lower, right? If there's a Princess card, it is 4 lower. And then he's also questing with the Phantom Blood, so now he's sitting at 5 lower already. So let's see how Ed reacts to this play. So looks like the Don Carnage took down the Genie. And also challenging here with the Fauna into the Phantom Blood, right? And then Panic moved another damage counter off. So only Aladdin left here for Brian's side. So he's inking a library. Quest with the Aladdin here for 2. And plays down the mech. Back over to Ed's side here. Playing down a Basil here, inks the Madame Mim Elephant. So back out to Brian, so he's gonna take a challenge here into the Fauna. He's then using the Madame Mim here to bounce back the Aladdin. So next turn he can play it again, increase the strength of a character here from his side. So now you see the Basil here quest, and he's discarding a random card here from his side, questing with the Fauna and the Panic. 4 more lore gained, up at 12 already. So let's see. So what does Brian do? So he's inking another card here, inks the Raya, plays on the Aladdin, another 2 strength here gained. So now Madame Mim takes down the Fauna, the Meg takes down the Panic, and the Isma Enchanted is a pretty nice card because it got the effect tap, and if you have fewer cards than 3 you can drop to 3, meaning now he's having 0 cards in hand and he can fill up his cards by 3 each and every turn, which is a great card to have, right? Now we see the Gazelle here and the Basilica on a quest. That is, I think, just a honey lemon here, and like Auto Brian looks like, oh, he missed the Madame Mim interaction here, right? Yeah. Quest with the Isma here, drawing 3 more cards. Also plays down some more characters down. So now we see the Meg challenge into the Gazelle, right? And Aladdin and Madame Mim taking down the Basil. And yeah, just the Honey Lemon quest here, bringing Ed to 17. Miss Bianca comes into play and take over to Brian, which is now playing down some more characters here. Really takes down the Honey Lemon. Using the Isma again to draw some more cards. Place another Mufasa down. And yeah, I think now we do see the concession here. So Brian takes game number 1 here off Ed. Great play here. So I will quickly jump to the second game here. So Ed starts again, right? Because he lost the first game. And yeah, now let's see. So there's the Rudy played down by Brian. Ed just inks another card. Doesn't have anything to play on his turn. So this is a free quest here for Brian. Inks something, plays a 2-drop that quest for 2. And is now questing for 1 here with the Rudy. Probably we do see the Calhoun here played down for Ed. Yeah, that's what we see here. Inks another card and back over to Brian's side. Inks the Jim Hawkins. It is a 3/4 stated body. Quest for 1. And looks like he is questing here for 3, bringing his lore up to 4 already. So now the Calhoun can take off the 2 quest character there, gaining at another 2 lore. And now he is inking and playing down another character there. I think it's a 4/4 stealth body, so now the other character from Brian's side can deal with the Calhoun. And he can quest with Rudy again. Inks a Amethyst card here. Plays down the Aladdin, getting Rudy plus 2 strength, so this can now deal with the Calhoun. I think it doesn't matter, right? I think you challenge this, yeah, with the King. Quest with the Rudy, so you get a more lore and also more characters in play. And you ask the questions to your opponent that he has to deal with them, right? So I think this way it makes definitely more sense. So now we see Ed challenging here into the Rudy, panic, moves the damage over to the other character here, taking them both out, leaving Brian only with the Aladdin left. So there we see a Mother Gothel, right, was it? Ink down, and a Hey being played down, and Aladdin goes on a quest, bring Brian up to 7 lower. So now both cards here change into the Hey, and another Madrigal is joining the World Championship here. So now we see another Hey bodyguard, Mufasa being inked, and Aladdin goes on a quest, bring Brian up to 9 lower already. The Hey is a 4/5 stealth character. So now we do see the challenge here with the Madrigal character, and then the Vincenzo Santorini, dealt 3 damage to it. Take this off the board. I will quickly decrease the speed a little bit. I think 1.5 is fine. So now we see another Ink, Madrigal, and Don Carnage coming down. He's questing with the big buddy here, bringing his Lorcana up to 5. So now Brian got 11 lower. Isma on board, Aladdin. So Isma can refill up his hand. He's inking for a turn, is now questing with the Isma, drawing 3 more cards. Refilling up his hand here, or finds the library. So could play down the library here. Move some characters there. Let's see, so he's questing with the Aladdin. So yeah, there we see the library. Isma being moved there. Back over to Ed's side. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6 low on board. Madrigal taking down the Aladdin. I guess the Don Carnage taking down the Isma. Because I think you don't want that Brian is drawing 1 more card each and every turn. Yeah, so he's going to draw another card off the library. And then we do see the Basil here, bouncing back the other character. And the Vincenzo questing here, bring Ed up to 8 lower. So Brian left with only the library here in play. Plays down a Ruby character, can't quite see what it is. I think it's just a vanilla. That quest for 1. Inks another card here and plays down. I think these are 2 vanilla cards, so not the greatest threats at all. So now we do see the Basil here quest. Discarding another card here off Brian's side, questing with Madrigal and the Santorini. Going up to a 15 lower already, so now there's the win on board. That means that Brian is now on a 1 turn clock, right? There's 2, 4, 6, 9 low on board. Can he do anything here? I think he could challenge into the Basil with the card that is in the library, just to draw another card and see what options he got. That's what he's doing here. Challenging into the Basil, draws another card, but moving now the other character here to the library. Challenging the Madrigal, draws another card, and then that's it. No removal for the other cards, and we are going into a game 3 here. Okay, so we see Brian again opening up with the Rudy. Edmond opening with the Mulan. Let's see. So now Brian got another 2 quests here on board. Together with the flower. So now inking a Aladdin using the effect of the flower, so I'm now able to look at the top of the deck. I can leave it on top or put it to the bottom. So questing with the flower. And also questing here with the Grandmother Far. So already at 4 lower for Brian here. Inks another card, and then Don Carnage taking care of the flower and Elsa taking care of the Grandmother Far. So now we do see the Mother Gothel getting inked, Gaston taking care of the third character here by Edmond of Elsa. There we see a Ariana mirror play here by Edmond. Of our 5/5 stealth character that quest for 2. That's obviously here by Brian, he's questing for 2. Inks the Mother Mim, plays down the TK. So now we see the Ariana challenging into the Ariana. And Diablo being placed down here by Edmond. Brian quickly just plays out a character he drew, quest with the TK. And so does Edmond here, going up to 3 lore. Plays another Hey Hey down. So I think now we are entering the top deck mode. And I think he flipped over 2 cards here, right? Okay, I think that's fixed. So TK goes on a quest again. Bringing Brian up to 10 lore already. And Ed just questing here with everything. Going up to 8 lore. Plays down the Donald Duck. Big out to Brian, so he is playing down the new steal action, right? Discards his hand and draws 3. The desperate plan. We do see a queen getting played down. So now we do see Edmond here challenging into the characters here by Brian's side. Also using a panic here to move some damage over. Clearing a lot of characters there, questing for the rest, so looks pretty good here for Ed, I would say. So let's see, what can Brian do here? So now we see another Gale played down here. The Queen also challenging here, but Ed now got 5 low on board, could go up to 16. So he's questing here with all of his characters, goes up to 16 lower, and just plays down a Mickey that also quests for 2. Putting Brian on a clock. So I think now we see a little bit of misplay here by Brian. So Queen taking down Panic. And I think he wants to play the Pixie Dust here onto the Magic Carpet in order to KO the Diablo again, right? And I think now it's really hard for Brian to do anything here. Yeah, that's it. GG. So Edmond taking the win here in round number 2 after the 1-0 lead by Brian. So yeah, very well played here by both players. That will wrap up this round. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not already done, please leave a like or a comment, or also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video on my channel here.